All new at 10, Greenville County investigators say they've cracked a 5-year-old cold case and arrested a man for the murder of his roommate. Sandy Morris was found dead in his home in October of 2015 during a fire that started in the garage, but investigators say he died days before that fire. And after 5 years, Sheriff Hobart Lewis says they know who committed this crime.
Fox Carolina's Brooklyn Cromer has been following this story. She's live outside the Law Enforcement Center in downtown Greenville. So, Brookley, what have you learned about this cold case?
Well, Cody, deputies say this man, Jason Travis Merrill, shot and killed his roommate, then set his home on fire. Now, at the time, investigators say they didn't have enough evidence to charge him in the case, but reopened the case earlier this year. Now, Sheriff Lewis says this is one of more than 100 unsolved cold cases here in the county, and they're looking forward to solving more. 5 years had passed when Greenville County investigators began looking into Sandy Morris's unsolved murder. But a new sheriff and a renewed effort in solving cold cases ultimately led investigators to the man they say is his killer.
This cold case unit will continue to work on active cases. We have a little over 100 active cold cases and unsolved murders that they're focused on.
Greenville County deputies say Travis Merrill shot and killed Morris back in October 2015, then flew to California, where he spent thousands of dollars on Morris's credit cards. Days later, investigators say Merrill flew back to Greenville and set their home on fire. According to the coroner, Morris's body had been there for days when investigators found his remains on October 30th.
The initial problems in the investigation from 2015 were, while we received concerning information regarding Sandy's roommate, Mr. Merrill, there was not enough forensic evidence at the time to solidify a probable cause to obtain a warrant. Thus, the case went cold.
The sheriff says he knew the cold case could be solved, and investigators recently began looking into phone records, forensic evidence, and uncovered surveillance footage, which ultimately led them to Morris's roommate, Travis Merrill. Lewis says it's one of multiple cold cases they hope to crack, along with help from the community. He says they're working with local activist Tracy Fant, who often helps victims' families.
These families deserve closure, and the victims, they deserve closure as well. And so, for anyone who may know something, just say something.
Now, Merrill is awaiting extradition from North Carolina. When he's back here in Greenville, he faces multiple charges, including murder and arson. Reporting live in Greenville County, Brooklyn Cromer, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.